Ahoy, cool kids. This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. So if that's what you're into, please do subscribe. Excuse me. And give me a little thumbs up on this video. It would really help me out. So I am in the process this year of making as many junk journals as I can because I've been putting off projects for I don't know how many years. These books here are journals, are books that I meant to turn into journals a long time ago. Long time ago. So here I am actually attempting to do them. So these are some vintage books that I bought at the thrift shop. I don't think they're worth that much. If they are, I don't know. I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going to cut them up. And I'm pretty much only going to use the covers. I just use them as covers, and then I use the pages as other things. But hi, Miss Vanessa. Here we are in the first step, which is we have to prep the books. So when you buy these vintage books, you want to make sure that they are the kind where you can fit a pencil here into the back of the cover. You see how that's hollow? You can see straight through. That's the kind of book that I'm working with. They're all like that. Who's here? Liz is here. Hi, Miss Patricia. How are y'all? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the book apart like this. And I'm just going to slide a little knife. And I'm just going very gently. We're going to tear the pages up, basically. Let's see. Oh, that one just, these are so old, they just rip. So you want to make sure and keep the hinge together with the book. Could fix it, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not have to. There we go. So you want to make sure not cut into the actual spine. So here we go. And then this, I guess we could cut off some of it. Who else is here? Hi, Miss Jen. How are y'all? Hi. Welcome, you guys. Let me take off this excess. It wants to come off on its own. Again, I'm not trying to cut the book apart from the spine. Hopefully I don't. Okay. That's good enough. It's going to be pretty dusty up in here. It's a really old book. Okay, so there's the first one. Right. Okay. Book pages, you can either toss them or use them. I have so many book pages. It's really not that funny. Maybe I can make a journal from this. I don't know. Throwing it off to the side. Working on the next one here. Let's see, there's a little tag here, which I guess I can take off later. But anyways, again, it's the same type of book where there's a part back here. So you put your finger through it. You got it in a book too. It's just that time. I just couldn't find any chipboard. I could not find any chipboard boxes to use. I don't have any cereal boxes. And I was thinking, I'm considering buying chipboard from Amazon. So we'll see about that. I don't know if I tried to cut this off before. Ooh. Okay. And we're off. Those pages are really frail too because this is such an old book. Just taking off whatever's flaking off. Whatever wants to flake off can flake off. Okay. Next one. Next book. Miss Letitia. Do I say Letitia? Hi, Letitia. Hey, Zena. I gotta message you after I get done here. Let's see. again. Go. This one actually has an old book that they used for the spine of this. That's hilarious. Guess I'm more up here. Okay, just try to set my camera correctly here. Okay. Did you go book shopping? I didn't. I've had these for years. I've had these for a while. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to finish old products too. And old things that I intended to use, right? That's what I'm trying to do here. Because I'm out of chipboard. I'm out of cereal boxes. I'm out of the cereal boxes that I like. I'm just going to take this off because it just wants to flake off. So fine. Okay, so now I'm going to basically do the same technique that I do for the rest of my journals, which is to make a paper fabric thing. So here we go. This is my book covers. This is what I'm left with. And what I am going to end up doing is covering this whole thing here with my fabric that we're going to make now. So here are the fabrics I've chosen. I figured this fabric would be really pretty for the blue book because it has some blue flowers in here. And so I thought, wouldn't that be nice for this book? That would be lovely. So I need to cut out a piece the size of the cover. Generally the size of the cover. I think this will be good right here. And let's just cut it out here. Okay. And then this right here. Okay, there we go. I always go bigger than the size that I actually need. This literally just throwing it. That's that one. And then the next one is this one, which I'm going to use for this red one, red and black one. So I love this fabric so much. What's this piece right here? Is this what I need? I don't know. It could be what I need. Oh, look, it is. That's wonderful. I love when that works out. There we go. It's a little bit too big. We'll cut it down. I need it to be a 1/4 inch smaller than the cover, so this is just a little bit too big here. Okay, there we go. Yes, isn't it wonderful? I'm going to keep them like that. And then for this one, I chose this fabric right here because it just looked like it would be gorgeous on the inside of it. So I don't think I've done much with this fabric. I think it was just a pillowcase. So I've only been able to do a couple of things with it, but I did scan it. No. Yeah, we'll do this here. Okay. Let's use this up here. Okay. So we got the fabric that we want, and then I need to get out my heat and bond. I'm using heat and bond light. I'm going to turn this fabric into paper. Okay. I need to cut it to the size of this here. There we go. These two. And this is iron-on adhesive called Heat and Bond Light. Go. So I'm gonna basically make a sticker out of this fabric, and then we're gonna adhere that to paper, to packing paper. Okay, here's this one. Cut it to roughly the size of your book cover. Okay, now we need to iron. So I need to move a couple things around. Let me move this big old thing here. It's the size of my table though. Okay, we moved it. And now, let me get my ironing board because we need to iron this. Our ironing pad, I should say. It's not a board. Ironing pad. Here we go. This one's wool. There's cheaper ones online, but I really like this one because it's really thick. Let me see here. Okay. So let's get this ironed on here. And the Heat and Bond has this textured side, textured shiny side, and then it has this just matte paper side. The texture side is the part with the glue. So you want to adhere, you want that to face the back of your fabric. The shiny textured. So, let me see. Oh, I need a piece of. Okay, this is just another piece of Heat and Bond that I used to iron on top of. That way the glue from over here will stick to this instead of to my iron or my ironing board. You could also use parchment paper. Okay, what you want to do here is you want to place it down on here on the fabric. I made a sandwich with the Heat and Bond that has the adhesive, the fabric, and then another piece of Heat and Bond. Again, you can use parchment paper, and we're basically going to adhere. We're going to adhere this fabric to the sheet of glue with iron. My iron is set to the highest setting. And don't move it around. You want to pick it up and place it where you want it to be. Where do you get Heat and Bond paper stuff? The Heat and Bond you can get at Walmart. They have it at Walmart. And it's the one that has the purple logo on it. Heat and Bond Light. There's Heat and Bond Ultra Hold that's red. And then Heat and Bond Light that's purple. I use the purple because I plan on sewing on it. If you don't want to sew on it, then you can use the red Ultra Hold. Okay. So here's the back of it. I can see over here, I don't see any dots. The Heat and Bond leaves like a dotted matrix. And if you don't see that on the back of the fabric here, then it didn't adhere. Just trying to make sure that I have this all adhered. Okay. Okay, so that's done. I am putting it off to the side and I'm moving it up and down so that it cools down so I can take it off this page. it is cold, it'll self-release. Otherwise, it'll be glue that you can just wipe off with your finger, like that. It's glue. You just take it off and keep using it. We're good. But if you let it cool down, I guess I did it. If you let it cool down, it will not leave any glue behind. And it will just stay on this part right here. Okay. So now we have the fabric adhered to the heat and bond, and if you peel it away, you'll see the shiny stuff on the fabric. That is the adhesive. So I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to work on this one now. Go ahead and hit it with the iron here. Daisy, you're so blessed to share a bed with your hubby. My 9-year-old left pencil shavings in mine. That's funny. That's cute too, though. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. My hubby's coming back home tomorrow. He's been in Atlanta for the last couple days. He went to Atlanta for the Memorial Day weekend. He'll be back tomorrow. Yay. But that's cute. That's cute too, though. I'm telling you, that's adorable. That's cute. I need my tea. I need to reach for my tea. Okay, again, letting this heat. Oh, let me have to kind of burn my chest. That'll be good. Okay. Let me get the iron on the back of it. Minty, I love it. I love it. Hi, Miss Gigi. What's up, Miss Gigi? What y'all up to? Okay. Again, I'm gonna let this cool down for a moment. I'm gonna wave it around like a lunatic till it cools down. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Soup drops 45. Okay. Oop. Oop, I left a bunch of glue. You can feel where the glue is, though, with your finger. Right here, I can feel it. Okay. Last piece that we got it here to the heat and bond. Kind of want to iron this out just a tiny bit. 1 second. It just has a small wrinkle on it. Just a small wrinkle. There we go. Now we're good. Again, the shiny textured part, you want to adhere that to the back of your fabric. So you want the right side of your fabric facing up. Okay. Okay. Let's adhere it. Let's melt the glue here. I don't know why my camera looks so crooked. my ironing pad. Maybe it's my camera. It's probably my camera. And it's your fault. Shavings in my bed. All them color books and stickers you gave her. Pencil shavings. My mom used to teach me how to make flowers from pencil shavings. You'd have to, shave your pencil perfectly so it would make like a little spiral, and then we'd glue it onto paper. Did a lot of odd little crafts with my mom. And somehow she would turn milk bottle caps into little hat, what can I even call them? What are they, like little hat things for my head. It was just this tiny little hat that she put on my head. She would like hot glue it to those clips, and she would put it on my head, and I'd have a little hat on my head. It's so silly. But it was adorable. It was adorable. Okay. Yeah, she made little hats out of milk bottle caps. I don't even know how she did it. Oh, you make them for your granddaughter? Yeah, they're hair clips. Little hair clips. It was like a little hat. It was kind of cute. Like I would have a ponytail, and then I'd have a little hat at the base of the ponytail. It was just silly. But I used to rock them all the time. All the time. Okay, this is it here. Pull this down a bit. For a moment. Went to Hobby Lobby on Memorial Day and got lots of Tim Ho things. Awesome. I'm done shopping for now. I have everything I want. I keep shopping. I'm just going to run out of space. I already am out of space. Okay, so here's our last piece of fabric. And we're good. Make sure there's no glue here. Oh, there's glue. There's always glue. So I'm too impatient to wait. Right here, I can feel it. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Okay, so now what we need to do, we have these fabrics here that are basically stickers. See that? It's basically a gigantic sticker. And if you buy Heat and Bond, you buy them by 5 yards, you'll be left with 5 yards of this plastic backing stuff. You can use it to protect your surface. You can paint on it. I use this to like put glue on so I can go off the edge and not worry about it and just toss it afterwards. But do try and at least use it one more time before you toss it away, just so you know. It is kind of a wasteful product, a little bit. Okay, so now we need to adhere this fabric to paper. So that way we turn our fabric into paper. I have this piece of packing paper. Packing paper is basically what they call butcher paper. It is basically the paper you use to pack, basically, you know, when you want to cushion something. So it's actually found in the moving supply section. I buy it at Walmart. It's also available. I've also seen it at the dollar store. So you might also try the dollar store. But I buy it at Walmart for like $5-6, I think. And I use it so much. I really do. I use it a lot. And then here, since we're not on the plastic backing, you could actually slide around if you wanted to. But still, I suggest staying on one spot for about 30 seconds to melt the glue there and then moving on. Get it glued. And then the next thing I need to do is cut these down to size and do the zigzag stitch all the way around once they're perfectly squared off. And then tomorrow I'll sew in the signatures and we'll glue in the inside covers to the outside covers, and then we can start decorating. This is actually a pretty easy step. I just can't always find vintage books that I want to use. But these ones are pretty cool that I found a while ago. Again, I've had these covers for like a year or more. I truly have. So this is just the prep part of it. Like I said, tomorrow I should be able to get the, see over here in the corner, it's not glued. Should be able to get the signatures in if I work on the signatures tonight, cutting them down and stuff like that, printing out the pages. Again, this is not my normal size project, so I have to test out some things before I, like printing wise, before I put them in the signatures. But that should be done by tomorrow night. So we can advance on this project here. Maybe I'll make some paper bag journals. Again, I would prefer to be making my regular journals, but I don't have any more cereal boxes, so I'm completely out of chipboard. So I'm trying to work on what I can work on. Okay, so this is it right here. We've now turned this piece of fabric into a piece of paper. I think I burnt it a little bit right here. That's okay. You can singe the fabrics, so do be careful. Right there, see, that is our piece of paper technically. So I just got to do that a couple times over. And we get another piece of packing paper here. Oh, I gotta clean my craft room. It's a mess. It's officially a mess now. I'm okay with working in a mess, but there does come a point where it's like too much. It just becomes too much and I can't handle it. Let's go on this side. Okay. I'm glad y'all getting gigs again, Zena. That's awesome. That is good news. Great news. Okay. So here we go. You're going to put the shiny side down on the paper. That's the adhesive. Craft rooms get messy very quickly, especially mine. My craft room. I really need to buy more shelves, then I can free up that other shelf, and I have a lot of plans for my new shelves. As soon as my hubby gets back, I'm gonna go buy shelves so he can put them together. I didn't want to put them together. I want him to put them together. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. So I need him to help me. Zena says, I still have yet to try a heat and bond. Hey, You try it when you want to. Like I said, I've told people like this method works for me because I kind of gathered up all the supplies to work with it, you know? But you work with whatever you like and whatever fits your what you have at hand, or if you don't mind investing, because I've invested in this method over the years. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have this thing for a long time. I didn't have a cutting board for a long time. I think the first time I even like ironed this together, I think I was what was I even doing? I was that on a was I on what was I trying to even iron on? Because Crafty Irina sent me my first ironing mat, and I was like, oh, this is a game changer. She watched me a couple times and she's like, this poor girl needs an ironing mat. So she sent me one. She's too nice. So I've upgraded here and there because I found this is a method I like. So if you find a method you like that's not this, go with it. You know, whatever works for you. Really is honestly the answer. You could try different things, but if you're comfortable with one thing, so you want to actually try it. Okay. So like I said, here, it's good to me. You could try pulling on the edges, but they're all attached here. Works good. And then we have this last one that we have to do. My table gets clean and dirty pretty fast. It's like a 5-year-old had a day on it. That'll happen. That will happen. Luckily, I really only have to keep this table clean right here for my lives. My other tables are like perpetually messy and dirty and got stuff on them towered up high. So this is the only desk I have to keep clean for appearances. So y'all are not ashamed of me. Okay. Let's get this ironed on here. Do Crafty Irina still do videos on YouTube? Yeah, actually she started doing videos again not too long ago. So check out her more recent videos. She has had recent videos. I believe this year. I believe she started making videos here and there this year specifically. Letitia, I sang all night, leads and backups. Just Steve and I, we know lots of tunes between the both of us. We're like a jukebox. That's so cool, Zena. That's so cute. I love that. That's adorable. I have family members that's what they do too. They do wedding gigs on the side. My 2 uncles have a band. They just want to sing. And they sang at my wedding too. I don't think I even had a choice. They just like volunteered to do it now. I don't think I had a say so, but it was cool. I love my uncles. I appreciate it. I mean, free entertainment. I can't even complain. I couldn't complain, but I also was not asked. I was not asked. I didn't even have much say so in a lot of my wedding, funny enough, because my parents paid for it, so they kind of just did whatever they wanted. They said, what colors? Oh, okay, we got the rest of it, thank you. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to turn off my iron. I will burn myself for sure. Okay. I'm going to just cut these out roughly. I need to get my cutting mat back on here. I might use my little cutting mat because my big one might get heat damage. Beautiful venue, huh? Okay. Thank you, Miss Vanessa. Aren't they beautiful? So beautiful. Okay, put this away. Okay, so I have my cutting mat here. This thing is all puckered because I iron on top of it a lot. Okay. I don't know why my camera started off straight and now it is like, okay. Okay, we're back to being straight here. Okay, we're back here. Okay. So now I have to cut these down to the size a 1/4 inch smaller than the books. So this book, I flatten out this spine here. This book is the line over, is it the line over 10.5 pages? Hang on, okay, now I can see. It is, I don't even know what number this is, but it's the little line. It's two lines before 11 inches. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Let me get my little ruler here. Fabric cutter here. Let me just even this out so I can have a straight edge to start with. And this is why I cut this fabric to be wider and longer than I have than I need, and I kind of whittle it down. So I cut it exactly the size of the book first. And then I'll cut it 1/4 inch smaller. Okay. Hopefully this works. If not, I do have a backup fabric. Yes, I have a backup fabric I could use. That's already made like this. So one little line over 7 is how wide it is. Okay. I gotta even this out here. Did I cut this not even? Is this not even right here? Because it doesn't look like it's even. See this little part right here comes up. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We're gonna work with it. Hopefully I cut this to the right size. Again, this is kind of why I like to stick with one project that I already know and just keep doing that. This, while it's fun, I'd rather have this go easy than go hard for me. Hang on, I'm trying to get this to be straight here, but it's proving to be difficult. I can't tell which one's half. That's annoying. Okay, now I see the half. And even this out here. Hopefully I didn't mess up. Okay. We'll see. I don't know. This edge right here. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. I think I said it was one little line before the 7. Hang on. I still have to cut it down smaller than this, so we're okay. I'm gonna cut it to the 7 inches. Okay. We don't have to do anything to reinforce the spine. Just gluing this to the journal, the book cover, is going to reinforce the spine. So let's see if it's a little bit. Say stretch it out though. It's practically the right size. But we just got to cut it down just a tiny bit. All the way around, just literally just a tiny bit. Let's start by cutting off 1/4 inch. I believe that should be this right here, this 1/4 inch right here. And then 1/4 inch off the length as well. Let's see if this is right. Let's cross my fingers and hope this is right. Olive Garden was fabulous. Ooh, I cut it off too short on the, what happened? On the length, it is, on the width, it's too short. Messed it up. I had to fix that. Wow, how did I get that so wrong? You see that? You can see this part right here, which I don't want. I don't want that to show. So this will have to be redone. This one will have to get redone because it's, guess I should have cut it that much. Which 1/4 inch should have been perfect, but I don't know. I'll do that one again. Let's do this one. Yeah, I had Olive Garden. Had Olive Garden on what day? What day did I have Olive Garden? Saturday? Saturday. That's when I had it. Hang on, I'm going to do this one the easy way. Which is marking on the fabric exactly where I need to cut it. Hello, I should have done this to start with. Hello. Oh my God. Daisy. You're so silly. I haven't done one of these in a while. Sorry, you guys. Hopefully this one turns out well. Get out of there. This is a lot easier. Hello. Hello. That's what I should have done. You have this nice place called Michael's, and they're like $50 and above. Oh my! For that price, I'll just go to a buffet, and that's a nice fancy buffet for $50. Let alone one plate of food. I'll just go to the buffet, girl. Not me. Not me. Okay, so that was much easier. First of all, much easier. And we are there. We are the size of the book. So let me see if I can whittle this down. And I might try a smaller amount than I did for the other book. Maybe I'm going to try. I'm going to try this right here. Let's see how this works. for the height. Okay, could use another one. I'm being on the safe side here. I already have to redo the other one. So I'm running on the safe side here. Whittling it down inch by quarter inch. Or half a quarter inch, I should say. I'll probably do less than that. What is it really? Okay. 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 To number three. Let's try this right here. Okay, this one came out good. Okay, this one came out good. This one is good so far. Let me hold it up to this book because you see this right here. I'm trying to make the same size as this. So why don't I see if I can hold it up to there, stretch the cover, see if I can figure it out this way. Make sure. If I'm not talking, it's literally because I'm trying to concentrate too much, probably. I'm just trying not to mess this up. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to do it again. Okay. And is this it? How is it still too large? Maybe it's because the spine isn't stretched out. Yeah, I think that's why, because I think it's good. Yeah, we're good on this one. You see all the way around? Okay, so this one's good. That's 1 out of 3 that I did right. Let's do this one here. I didn't even see Violet. Okay. Okay, stretching it out here. My pencil. Oops. Of course, we'll have to whittle it down, but this is the size of the cover. So this is what I'm going to work with. This is going to be my technique. From now on, this will be the technique that I do. I'll probably watch one of my old videos on how I did it. Hello, Daisy. I just was like, oh, let's just do it. I think that would have been a good idea. Here, and then here, and then here. Let me make sure this is straight, though. That would be wise. That would be wise. There we go. Okay, we're good here so far. We're good. Don't listen to what I did in the beginning. Don't listen to what I said. Okay. So now, what I'm gonna do See if this technique works here. I'm just trying to copy this paper right here because that's what I want to cover up. I don't want that part to show. So let's see if we can do this. Let's see if this works here. Anything other than what I'm used to doing, and I'm experimenting. It's all purely an experiment. I'm not doing my normal size and everything. I'm figuring it out too. Okay, so let's see this height. So this works right here. Just kind of copying this inside cover. Paper works. So let's make sure we're straight here. Let's make sure we're straight. Okay. Cut it. Let's see how this goes. Okay, perfect. So that's what we gotta do. We're trying to cover this inside paper part, so that's the part we have to worry about. Okay, so this one's done. This one's done. This one's messed up. Let's try this again. I'm gonna have to use a different fabric. It is what it is. This will still be cute on the inside of this. Yeah, it'll still be cute. I already have this already made here. So let's do what we learned was a good idea. Tracing it was a great idea. Did I just okay. Let me get my fan nail. I'm hot. Hot, 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 hot. We're at the time here in Vegas where it's just not going to get fresh. Even at night, it's going to be 99 degrees. Even at night. Daisy, they came out with pozole in a box with the broth, and you put whatever you want. How innovative. Most innovative. Okay, let's get this cut out here. This is from another project that I messed up on, so we are working off our mistakes. So that's okay. It is okay with me. Making it work here. We're making it work. Ooh, one time I did a Girl Scout handbook that I found. Was it in California that I found that? I can't remember where I found it, but that was the coolest book that I made. It was a Girl Scout handbook. Very cute cover. Very cute cover. It's like a green cover. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mark how wide it needs to be. I'm trying to stretch out the spine here. That's what it needs to cut for the length. Half inch. Okay, we're straight on this side. Okay. I find find it a lot easier for myself to try and whittle it down instead of trying to get it the right size the first time. I'm just not that good. I just am not that good at getting it right the first time. Okay. So I always leave myself room for error. That's the height that I need it to be. I don't know, is it Pozole that there's always, okay, so I think it's Menudo I don't like. I do like Pozole. I cannot stomach to eat stomach linings. Cow stomach lining is not something I'm interested in eating. So I don't do Menudo. That's why I don't like to eat Menudo. Okay, let's see. Perfect. So this is the right size that it needs to be. As you can see the edge of the book all the way around. Okay, so now we're all fixed up. That ended up a different fabric than I originally wanted, but okay, that's okay. It's all right. Let me put this mat away. And then what we need to do is we need to sew. My sewing machine, and that's it for tonight. I can't believe that took me an hour, to be honest with you, but it's okay. For this one, I think I'm going to use a blue thread because that would be kind of cute because the book part is blue. But, you know what? I think I might do this one in the burgundy that I have loaded. It's kind of like a dark purple. I don't think I have any of that color. It's like a dark burgundy. Actually, look, this one matches perfectly. Oh my God. This one here matches perfectly. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the same, I'm going to use the same bobbin as I have loaded already. It's like a berry color, so it'll go with it. And this will be perfect. And all I'm going to do is zigzag all the way around. That's it. And like I said, tomorrow I'll come back and I'll work on the signatures. Don't forget to give me a little thumbs up, y'all. It would really help me out. It really would. Take this thread. My grandmother made that soup with the stomach lining. Mondongo. That doesn't sound appetizing. Mondongo? I don't like that. That sounds like a dog's name. Like I could hear somebody call their pet dog Mondongo. Or it sounds like that's the name of a dingo. A dingo named Mondongo. That sounds like a story. Right there. I cannot eat stomach lining. Oh God, it just looks gross. Say it in Spanish. Mondongo. Mondongo. That sounds even worse in Spanish. It's a Puerto Rican soup. Okay. Also a stomach lining though. That's so gross. I cannot. Okay, all I'm doing is going to my zigzag stitch. I'm just going to stitch all the way around. Make sure it's stitching right. It is right. I think these are only going to be signatures. They're only going to be like 2 signatures, I think. last part to zigzag over here. That's probably good. Okay, so this is, I'm going to go according to the cover. This cover was like a burgundy. I just so happen to have a thread that, look, it's basically the same color as the book. Ha! Ha ha! I have wallpaper to match that fabric. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, here's my inside cover. So now this is ready for me to sew my signatures into and then glue this and the signatures into the cover. Fabulous. Let's go with the next one. I'm going to have to go with the blue one for this one. Not you, not yet. I'm going to go with the blue one for this one, I think. Let me get out my blue thread. One moment. I have some, not this, would it be this royal blue? It's look like a dusty blue. I do have like a sky blue. I do. Okay, so like this one. This will have to do. I don't exactly have this dusty blue looking color. I don't have that. Is this okay? I guess it's fine. It's just a little edge. Sorry, I touched the camera with my head. Okay. Okay. You need to see what again? What again? Okay. Bobbin is in. Oh, you need to sew again. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to go live. I'm going to make ruffles for a few hours. I'm almost to the point where I have all the ruffles that I need. I'll show you all how many ruffles I've made if y'all didn't see my flip through earlier. Let me just sew this right here. Yes, ruffles tomorrow. I have been on a ruffle binge. That's kind of all I've been doing. It's just watching TV, making ruffles. That's it. That's been my life for the last 2 days. I did it for, I made ruffles for about 4 to 6 hours in the last 2 days. It's been fun. Oddly, I find it fun. Okay, there we go. This right here with the stitches at the edge for this journal. It looks a lot better on it. Looks less baby blue, I guess. Okay, now for the last one. I guess I'll do it in red since the cover is red. Covers bowing a little bit. Oop, oop. Did I just mess that up? Wow. Okay, well, good thing we're going to cover that up. I tried to unbow it, and it just broke it. It broke the cover. It should be okay. You can see it a little bit on the front. Oh, well. Oh, well, maybe don't do that to old books. And it cracked. It literally cracked the chipboard. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny to me that that would happen. But, you know, things happen. Get the red. I guess I'm going to do it red. Do I even have a red bobbin? Oh, I have the smallest amount of this red bobbin. Oh, it says I don't have a red bobbin. Because I'm so mad. Oh, that's not going to be enough bobbin. I don't think it is. And I think that's actually the berry color. I don't think that's red. Okay, hang on. Where's my red thread? I know I have red thread. This is kind of a bright red though. It's kind of like an orangey red. You know what? It's fine. The only thing is I gotta make a bobbin out of it. Surprised I don't have a bobbin of red. But I guess that happens. It did go snap. It totally snapped. I'm used to doing that to my books. But I guess not 100 years. This is literally like 100 years old. Maybe don't do that to 100-year-old books. Maybe don't. Tell it your journal. Luscious, it's crack. Oh my gosh. Letitia. Jesus, no, you said that, okay? I just want you to know that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, girl. I'm just kidding. Let's make this little bobbin happen. Then we'll be all done for tonight. I gotta figure out the signature situation here. Okay. Done on the bobbin. We are done. Let's get this finished. Okay. 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 Let's get this edge done here, and then we are good. We are done with part one. I know Miss Thing, Miss Letitia. I know we're just kidding. It's all good, girl. It's all good. It's all love. Okay, let's do this side now. Oh, that looks so striking with the red. I love it. Okay, I love the red. Look at that. Look at that red. That looks so fabulous. I love it. I didn't think I was going to like it. And somehow I do. Okay, you guys. That is going to be it for part 1 of these making a journal out of an old book, which I actually kind of gutted the book. That's why I didn't say altered book, because it's technically not an altered book. I just took out the pages and I gutted it. Okay, so we're just using the cover. And most of these are going to be just 2 signatures because the spine is only like 1.5 inches. So I don't think I can put 3. I definitely can't put 3 signatures. So there'll be 2 signatures. So join me tomorrow afternoon, y'all. I'm going to be, let me show y'all. I'm going to be working on my ruffle stash so that I can go another 10 months without needing. This is how many ruffles I have made. I have literally just been sitting here. I did spend like half a day cutting out fabric. But these are my ruffles. I, of course, make one by one. One little ruffle, one little pleat, whatever you want to call it, at a time. You see this one's huge. So I just need 2 wheels this size right here. If I could just get, this one's almost there. I could just spend another 2 hours and I think that would make it. But yeah, this is what I've been working on. Again, just so I don't have to make ruffles. Last time I made ruffles, I made enough ruffles for a lot of journals. It lasted me 10 months, okay? See how long this one lasts me. And I'm excited because I need fabrics and stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, you guys, welcome to my channel if you're new. Don't forget to give me a little thumbs up on my channel. And I'll be back tomorrow afternoon to make ruffles. And we'll be back tomorrow night to continue on these junk journals. So thank you guys so much for joining me here in my craft room. Thank you all so much for your conversation, for your companionship. I really appreciate it. And we'll be hanging out tomorrow in the afternoon for ruffles, tomorrow in the evening to work on these journals. So thank you guys so much. There are junk journals and junk journal printables in my shop if you'd like to support me and my channel here over at TsunamiRose.net. Thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!